Thank you for your interest in my poster. My name is Lexy, and I'll be presenting on my work applying a conceptual framework of self-injury stigma. Non-suicidal self-injury is injury caused to oneself without suicidal intent and serves complex functions that typically relate to emotion regulation. Self-injury may or may not be the primary focus of therapy. However, individuals who wish to seek support should be able to do so. Unfortunately, individuals often feel unable to talk about their self-injury due to stigma. Stigma is the culmination of stereotype, prejudice, and discrimination, typically relating to socially unacceptable behaviours. And despite decades of research, the role of stigma in the lived experience of self-injury is not well investigated. In response to this, myself and my colleagues proposed a conceptual framework to better understand self-injury stigma, which was published last year. So as you can see across the top of my poster here, we have that framework. So we proposed that self-injury stigma is underpinned by these 6 domains, which capture beliefs and attitudes about self-injury that may lead to stigma. Then beneath that, you can see these levels of stigma, and this is where we believe that these domains may emerge. So these different levels might be different ways in which people can experience those domains. In the current study, we used a directed content analysis to examine written responses from 149 participants to open-ended questions about their stigma experiences. We found that self-injury stigma is experienced in multiple ways, consistent with the framework. So participants described experiences that emerged across the 4 levels and in ways specific to the domains, as you can see in these quotes. So the framework really enabled us to highlight the unique components of self-injury stigma, such as its concealability, misconceptions about its origin, and how ideas about cause may be dismissive and unhelpful. So it's apparent from these responses that self-injury is complex, varied, and cumulative. A person may hear messages from any combination of these sources on any given day. Putting yourself in the shoes of someone with lived experience, imagine overhearing someone say to a friend that people who cut are crazy and that you could just stop if you wanted to. Imagine fearing that people will see you as incompetent and being told by a loved one that your scars are disgusting. That cumulative effect is profound. Therefore, stigma-informed therapies are vital when working with clients who have a history of self-injury. Validation of the difficult emotions that can arise due to stigma may be useful, as may incorporating strategies for stigma management and stigma coping. Importantly, we all have a duty to be mindful of the language we use when talking to and about individuals who self-injure, to avoid becoming another source of stigmatization for our clients. Thank you.